Hello fellow residents. We are providing you with an overview delivered by our talented professionals on how they see our property being brought forward in time from its original 1998 beauty and elegance to what it should look like in 2016. The Grand Dame gets a new gown. The focus of this refurbishment is to improve our lifestyle and at the same time increase the value of our investment in our property. Considering the vast area that is being covered in this proposed refurbishment, from the street entrance to our property, through the front door and through 3 floors of common area, an investment of $3.1 million, or measured another way, an additional investment of $5.50 per square foot, times the air-conditioned space of each of our apartments, sounds like a worthwhile investment. Your board of directors came to that conclusion. After seeing the presentation, we hope that you too will reach the same conclusion. Please enjoy the presentation.
I'm Tom Lobenthal, landscape architect, and my firm is Landscape Architect Consultants, Inc. And I started practice in South Florida in 1977. And over those years, we've had a tremendously diverse amount of experience of all types and scales. We've done a great deal of condominium projects, some of it there in Williams Island. Probably the one you best know or know us from is the 2800 pool renovation, recently completed, and also won the top award in the state for pool design. One of the things that I've always respected and appreciated about the residents du Cap is that they were always motivated to be the premier property within the Williams Island neighborhood. They were always aiming for that cut above and always set the bar high. And it's that kind of level that appeals to us as designers and professionals, to really meet that mark, that expectation that you require. And I thank you for the opportunity. It's been a great privilege. There's an old adage, and it always rings true: first impressions are important. And it's for this reason that we put real emphasis on upgrading the street side image of the residence du Cap. As your designers and landscape architects, we could well recognize that the existing fountain feature already had good form. It was only the precast and facings that were showing their age. The modest facelift and a few landscape adjustments were all that was needed to refresh a handsome feature without going overboard. However, the overall entry, including that left-hand side of the drive, was very unbalanced. The solution was simple and affordable. Selective trimming of those trees that had overgrown that space was the first priority. Replacement of plantings was second in line. But the addition of the singular specimen Bismarck palm was the key to balancing that overall composition. The facelift applied to the existing fountain feature focused on the replacement of the copings that finished each of the wall edges and the column caps. It's very important that all of the outward-facing wall sides be refinished with new stucco, primed and painted, so that they too will endure for the years to come. We'll take advantage of the water feature being off during construction. That allows us to sandblast and restore the finish of the granite blocks that form the spillway in order to bring back the richness of that natural stone. Again, we have high regard for the great proportions of the original fountain. Most of the problems here were that the original landscape design simply matured beyond its original life expectancy. It created an overcrowded appearance, detracting from the main feature that the original architects had intended. Ground covers in the foreground are lowered for a better view of the lower basin, the spillway, and the fully restored finishes of the fountain itself. The ligustrum trees to the right-hand side are on the verge of falling into the drive and will be removed. The new planting scheme is based on revealing the previously hidden charm of the building and the fountain, the real feature. A trio of matched date palms and a refreshed lower tier of landscaping completes the restoration. The garage entry and that full length of exposed white wall face was always something of an architectural oversight. The trellis feature is added to give some light and elegant charm to the space. We remain respectful of that white-on-white theme of the building so that the trellis remains subtle, a well-blended enhancement. Landscaping was added to complete that setting. To help overcome that elongated, sterile garage wall seen across the drive, another low-key feature was developed. The landscaping on this narrow edge had always been a challenge to maintain. So we were asked to develop a more expressive solution that represented much lower maintenance. A series of clean white decorative panels are being suspended off the wall face. Those panels are punctuated with a simple artistic floral pattern intended to blend with the garden space. The panels are separated by evergreen columns underlined with shrubs and ground covers. Because these panels float off the wall surface, they can be backlit for a soft nighttime effect. The view across the drive towards the porte cochere should be the focal point. Features enjoyed along the way are intended to add to the charm, but never to overstate that sense of arrival. The massive aging ligustrum trees are to be removed, bed plantings restored in a very orderly sense, hedges will underline the upper fountain basin and conceal electrical and conduits and piping. In the end, the very best features of the fountain and building will be well displayed. And it will then be more in the style and grand tradition of Du Cap.
My name is Richard Nemec, Principal Designer and President of Environ Interior Design. I've been providing world-class interior and architectural design for over 35 years, doing both residential and commercial installations. Throughout the years, we've done residential and commercial projects in Turnberry Isle, Williams Island, Puerto Vita, Bal Harbour Tower, Fisher Island, and many more prestigious buildings and communities. It is both my honor and my privilege to be invited to participate in this project, to provide my architectural and design experience to refresh the areas needed within your building. Creating a sense of arrival, I have utilized the existing architecture and have enhanced it by cladding the columns and pilasters in bespoke natural limestone moldings, creating an architectural cohesion from the inside to the outside. Replacing the out-of-date entry doors and hurricane shutters to new bronze-plated impact-resistant doors and windows with natural limestone moldings. Replacing the existing tile flooring with new rectangular-shaped, slip-resistant porcelain tiles that are clean and current in appearance, using natural stones as borders to further the continuity. Along with adding cove lighting and crown molding into the 3 existing coffered ceilings to further enhance the area's ambiance and cohesion. The existing entry is dimly lit and has no real focal point feature. So I've chosen to brighten the space with lighter woodworking and enhance the entry with a properly scaled center hall table, which allows ample room for passage while creating the visual impact of arrival to a world-class residence. The Residence Du Cap lobby, impressive as any 5-star hotel worldwide, and to this day it stands alone in its architecture, fountain, lighting fixtures, and marble flooring, all of which are world class. The only problem is this grand dame has been wearing the same dress for 18 years. Our inspiration is to refinish the exquisite woodworking and bring it into this century. Replace the old style drapery treatments, creating refreshed impact. Adding new seating along with upholstery and current fabrics will bring a refreshed current feeling and distinction to this already impressive lobby. The existing pool lounge will be enhanced to create a multifunctional communal space. We've thoughtfully designed the room to service its many functions, designing adequately proportioned food and beverage bars to amply host the Sunday breakfast service while creating room for access and traffic flow. Our design incorporates extensive additional lighting, both decorative and indirect, to enhance the ability to use the room for its multiple functions, such as poker, card games, mahjong, and the like. We've also enhanced the beauty of the room with fresh new moldings, new carpeting and textiles, along with new properly sized card table chairs. We've added a large group table for 12 to enhance the Sunday socialization. These rooms are the only areas that needed extensive but simple changes from their existing layout to create a state-of-the-art 20-seat theater and provide billiard and game room features. Having a theater in a building increases the value exponentially. We have designed 3 tiers of lighted platform seating along with a 120-inch movie screen with a high-definition movie projector and comfortable motorized theater seating. Our goal in updating the Residence du Cap is to create a greater lifestyle for its residents, to refresh the beauty of its interior and exterior architecture, while keeping its original integrity, along with increasing the overall value of the property.